Hey guys, it's Courtney and Seth here today, and today we are back at Carowinds because we are 2 weeks out from spooky season, including SCarowinds, tricks and treats, and the new Oktoberfest.
Yep.
So we are here just seeing what's new, what Carowinds has out so far, and what we can see to get us excited and you excited. So if you'd like to join us, let's go. Today we are back at Carowinds to see the preparations for SCarowinds, tricks and treats, and the new Oktoberfest event. We will head around the park to give our first looks for the 2024 haunt season. So let's get started. Alright guys, the first thing we noticed, the S for SCarowinds is not here yet, but they do have the big pumpkin out, as well as just some decorative small pumpkins, but we're going to head inside now and see what else we can find. Alright, and just made it in from scanning our tickets, and they already have some decor out here. It's cool to see it before the event starts, but let's keep heading into the park. And they still have this photo op from last year, which I really like, but even right now, SCarowinds hasn't started and you can still utilize the photo op. So this is also a good time to note that SCarowinds does start on September 13th. We will be coming here on September 12th for a preview night, so be sure you guys stay tuned for our actual full SCarowinds walkthrough, including the houses and the scare zones. We're also excited to check out the tricks and treats as well as the new Oktoberfest. Alright guys, I wanted to show you guys around Aeronautica Landing because new this year they have their own scare zone, and that scare zone is Lobotomies Oddities. So let's take a look. So we've got a couple of familiar set pieces, and they have them spread all throughout Aeronautica Landing, so it may take us a minute to see everything. Again, a lot of set pieces from the Harlequin, the old like scare zone that was also themed to Bob Lobotomy, so a lot of familiar items. And these still even say Harlequin Club in the county fair, so that's a nod. I don't know if they're going to change that or not, but that's still a nod to the old location and the old name. And this set piece is really reminded me of the old pirate themed scare zone, but I could be wrong. Could have been in the Harlequin scare zone, but that's just the vibe it's giving me. So we have made it to what will be the Harvest Fair scare zone, but we also noticed that over here at Paranormal Inc., they already have the sign out for the house. Let's go see what it says. Alright, so Paranormal Inc. already has their sign out, and nothing too special on the sign. It's just cool to see it out. They're getting ready. And right behind this fence is going to be the entrance to the house itself. So likely the line in years past will be right over here. That's just when I'm guessing they don't have the queue or anything set up yet, but I guess we'll see in a couple weeks.
Alright, so in years past, they've set out these pillars. There'll be fire coming out the top there, and that sort of indicates anywhere there is a haunted maze and sort of where the beginning of the queue would be. So maybe that's still the case this year.
Alright guys, so we are about to head into the Bloodyard scare zone to see what else they have up in here. But also wanted to mention, as Seth said, the pillars will point you to the direction of the next house. And we have the Red Ribbon Meats right over here. That's a classic for Slaughterhouse, so we're excited to try that one out in just 2 short weeks. And as we go into the Bloodyard, they already have the signs up for the Raging Inferno show. So we are excited that this show is going to be back. This scare zone usually has a great show. And also we have the sign for Silver Scream Studios Condemned already up as well. So we came around from Bloodyard and just wanted to show you guys what used to be the scare zone for the Hollow. Usually there's a big pumpkin. That one is like themed around people who ate pumpkins and went insane, just short version. But now we have more of like a graveyard scene. So I'm not sure what this is going to be or if it will be anything at all. But also wanted to mention about the Carowinds Theater. They have something new there as well. So new to the Carowinds Theater is going to be a murder mystery musical called Wake the Dead. And again, we will be getting a preview of that, so be sure that you are subscribed and have that bell notification clicked so you know when our full SCarowinds walkthrough comes out. So our next stop is going to be in the State Line Designs, which usually I think they rename for SCarowinds, but don't know if they will, don't know if they haven't yet. We'll go in there in just a second, but wanted to mention that this beer stand that is always there, they have, I think, some of the old props from the Hollow, all those pumpkins. Just a little nod if you are a SCarowinds fan like we are, that's cool to see. Alright, so we have some SCarowinds hoodies here. Don't know if you'll need those during SCarowinds, but it's pretty hot. But it's cool to have after the event, during the winter months. Let's see what else they have. So some of this is returning, I'm pretty sure, but like those bottles, I remember they had those last year. And they usually have a variation of like the, I like to compare it to an ugly sweater. But it looks like that one is horror themed and it is short sleeve, so that's cool. But they also have returning these like spooky ride themed items. Absolutely loved this last year and just never got a chance to get it, but I love that horror theme for those. But again, a couple of returning items. Ooh, and we have a wizard over here. And some big plushies. I know those are pretty popular nowadays, so you can get some horror themed ones. And hey, if you're a scaredy cat, you can get you a shirt to represent. Of course, that won't do anything. You'll need a Nobu necklace, which they're right over there. They also have some cool new beanies, or new to me. Not seen them before. Oh, and they also have some cool, like, hats. It's a little bit more understated. We also have some lanyards, and they're doing more of those, like, collectible pins, as well as, what do those say that they are, Seth? Like ornaments, I guess, of some sort. We also have some shot glasses, and you can get one for your specific favorite house, like the Tooth Fairy. And lastly, we have the classic photo op, which I absolutely love. Come in here, get you a cool photo op on the throne here, and commemorate your SCarowinds visit. So as we made our way out of the State Line Designs and made our way back towards the front of the park, we forgot to mention earlier that Conjure the Night is returning, so the Queen is returning, but we're excited to see, what exactly they do with the show, if there's any updates, but it will be right here on the stage.
So over here, right beside of Harmony Hall, looks like they're going to have the Graveyard Game Zone. They've got different token pricing here, but can't see what the games are going to be yet, but hopefully in a couple weeks we will know exactly. But essentially, each of these booths, if that's true to how they've done in the past, there are individual games where you can win prizes. But I guess right here is where you're going to actually buy the tokens. All right, no sign yet, but right here under the Nighthawk, we've got Ripper Alley.
And right outside of Ripper Alley, we have the entrance to the Tooth Fairy house, which is one of my favorites. Alright guys, so next stop is going to be into Camp Snoopy, where they're going to have a lot of the Peanuts and Great Pumpkin and Tricks and Treats things, and everything's going to be in here, mainly for Camp Snoopy during the day. But we also wanted to mention, since we are going to Camp Snoopy, that they are planning on building 2 new attractions. Those are going to be out in 2025, so we definitely hope to be here to try those out. So be sure to stay tuned to our channel for those updates coming next year. But for now, let's head inside Camp Snoopy and check it out.
So right over here to the left, as soon as we came in, you can see where they're doing some of the construction there. They've got a wall all the way over there, so I guess that's going to be some of the new things. But also, they've already got some of the Great Pumpkin, Halloween, Snoopy themed decorations out, and kind of threw out the fountain area there where they do the meet and greets over there on that stage. So we're kind of interested to see if they maybe have some theming with that. I know there has been a Snoopy the Easter Beagle before when we came here, right before Easter. So I wonder if there's anything like that as a part of a meet and greet that's Halloween themed.
Alright guys, so we just got home from our SCarowinds update video. Very casual, just wanted to kind of see what was going on. We are super excited. It is less than 2 weeks away.
Yep.
We are really excited to try the new Oktoberfest stuff. True. Because I know Seth is a fan of any Oktoberfest events, so I think you're excited. What did you say, bratwurst?
Yeah, they're supposed to have bratwurst and some other things, but I think we're supposed to get to look at that in a couple weeks, some of the preview items of that as well as SCarowinds. So yeah, for when we go to the media event. So again, I know I said this already, just be sure that you are subscribed and have that bell notification click so you know when we put out our SCarowinds preview, including the house walkthrough, Scare Zone walkthroughs, food, Scare Actor meet and greets, anything and everything that the event has to offer, we will get out to you guys as soon as possible. But let us know down in the comments below what you are most excited about. I am probably most excited about the lobotomy, like new-ish Scare Zone. I know it is
kind of like the Harlequin scare zone in the past, but I'm excited to see what's new.
Yeah, and the fact that it's in Aeronautica landing, so it's different than before.
See how they transform it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm interested to see how it's going to work and how things go with day guests and the park not closing on Fridays and Saturdays.
Yeah.
Like it's one
ticket.
Yeah, it's one ticket. So they're not like making people leave the park and then enter again. So it'll be interesting to see how that plays out.
Yeah. Hopefully that plays out well. But we'll see. Honestly, I think that's going to be a wait and see thing. There's not really any probably, way we could predict how that's going to go, but because that's the first year Carowinds is doing it. But anyways, guys, we hope you enjoyed this video. We hope that you will like this video, comment, let us know if you are as excited as we are for SCarowinds, and please don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more Carowinds and SCarowinds content coming soon. So until next time, we hope to see you on the next adventure. Bye.